Hi, friends. I'm Anson Thomas, and today I want to speak to you about a very sensitive matter which has come up in our country regarding a comedian who came up with a show, and today he is being chased. There is this place where he had this show totally broken down, and this person, Kunal Kamra, he has come up with statements and what do you call in news that he is not going to ask for forgiveness for whatever comments he has made. At the outset itself, I just want to share with you that, in my opinion, Kunal Kamra should ask for forgiveness. He should ask for forgiveness not for questioning the authorities, but he should ask for forgiveness for the very foul language that he has used in his comedy show. Because in the Bible itself, it says, from the heart it comes evil thoughts and such things. He could have presented in through his comedy show a lot of good things, but then what is coming out is all foul language, bad words. This is not how you present yourself in the name of freedom, in the name of democracy. And this is triggered and given an opportunity for the mob to come and break down. And there is a lot of this people, this mob culture and mob mentality, they're just waiting for something. I just heard in some news that in the parliament, they are coming up with this, that their pay, their salary has to be increased. And right from last year, I don't know what good they have done. From all the parties, they are going to benefit. But what good have they done for the country for their salaries or income to increase? Why am I saying this? On one side, these leaders, these politicians, their salaries are being increased, and on the other side, the people of the country, the citizens, they are going through hardships. The cost of living, everything is just rising up. And there are these few people, the mob, who are being used. I would like to tell these people, this mob, try to understand that you are being used. And tomorrow, when you are caught, you may be thinking that all these politicians will be there with you. No, the law will take course. And these people, these so-called politicians, they will just say, yes, we are there with you. But when you go to jail, they will not come as a surety or guarantor for you. Your father or your mother or your brother or your sister or your relation have to come and pay the money, and they have to stand as surety, or all these things, they go through the brunt. You do not understand the consequence. You may be thinking, oh, these people, these politicians are there with you supporting. They are just using you. Yes, even if Kunal Kamra has used foul language, you can address it in the proper forum. It's not by breaking down the theater. There was time when such type of things, when it happened, like buses were burned, public property were damaged. Who is losing? My dear brothers, you are losing. The best of best public transport which you have to use, you are losing it. All these politicians, they go in the best of best cars and transport, but we have to use this public transport. And that is where we have to understand. And this mob mentality is being used against religion too. You have to understand. And why am I telling you this? India is a country where all religions we have lived in harmony. And when there were problems, when it is flood or COVID or any such type of problems, all the religions we have worked together and helped one another. And also in the field of education, in the field of health. And I, being a social activist, rescuing women who are forced into prostitution, I did not see the religion while rescuing these girls. I see them as my sisters, as my daughters. When I rescued them, and I could not afford to see that they were in the brothels and they were raped. And I too went through allegations that I am converting these girls into Christianity. Who were these people? They were the brothel keepers who were making these allegations. Why? Because their income was affected. So we have to understand, India is my country and all Indians are my brothers and sisters. And if one person is being beaten up, it affects all of us. Everyone is equally important. Unfortunately, people are being blinded in the name of religion. See, no one is forcing anyone to come into any religion. We have got a constitution. We have got our beliefs. And it is, if a person wants to choose, he can choose. And if anyone is forced, there is the police station, there is the court. They can go and make a complaint to the proper authorities. But people cannot take law in their own hands. They cannot trespass. They cannot break down. They cannot beat. And what is happening in our country, I'm really concerned. Recently, a pastor in Andhra Pradesh was killed. They are saying that it was an accident. It doesn't appear to be an accident. For all the evidence which has been gathered and put up, it looks like he has been murdered for his faith. But my dear friends, do you think that this pastor is dead? It's foolishness. He is not dead. He is alive forever and ever. You have given him a visa to go into eternity, to be in that wonderful place. But then, whoever has done this, you think that that person can escape the law? You may be thinking, I did this on the basis of my religion. Do you think you will escape from the hands of God even if you escape the law? No. You have to pay for what you have done. Because the Bible says the wages of sin is death. This is a sin that you have committed by taking the life of a person. God has given this life, and it is only God who can take this life. And you have taken that life where you are answerable before the laws of the country and also before God. So let me be clear. Just because I or someone speak, you cannot shut my mouth. I know I will die one day. Maybe in an accident, maybe through sickness, maybe at the hands of someone. The death is sure. But I don't fear death because I know that I will die. But you don't scare me that you will kill me and you will quieten me. Even if I die, my voice will be there. And my voice will speak. So, my dear brothers and sisters, in my country, India, which I love, I just want you to open your eyes and to know that we have to love one another rather than hate one another. And breaking down and quietening people in the name of religion and in the name of this people who come up with this comedy shows is not the answer. Kunal Kamra, my humble request to you is apologize. Ask for forgiveness for the foul language that you have used, for the bad words that you have used in your comedy show. I have seen comedians speaking, but then this is one of the worst comedy shows that I have seen in the news here and there. This is not how you present. Even if you have to speak about all that is happening through your comedy, through the talent which God has given you, there is a better way to express. Through this, you're triggering hatred. And whoever tries to defend you and whoever supports you, this is not right. Because what is happening is, through you, innocent people are being killed and the public property is damaged. So my request to you is apologize, ask for forgiveness, and use your talent for good rather than using it in such cheap manner. So friends, thank you for lending your ears. May God be with you and God bless you. Thank you.